Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new game that we haven't really played on this channel in a very, very long time. I guess since the very beginning of this channel. Um, yeah, this game is very, very brutal. This is Green Hill. If you're not familiar with this game, a lot of you guys have asked about games that do not have zombies in them or in it. And this is one of the games that I very, very highly recommend to everyone who suggests that. Um, my mouse sensitivity is a bit odd for this game. I can adjust that as needed on the fly, but that's okay. Small stick. The very first day, the main goal of this game is just to get enough stuff to kind of build a band, get enough stuff to make bandages, get enough stuff to basically survive. This game is not one of those that you want to rush. And I say that because it is a very, very difficult survival game. If you are not familiar with this game, it can be very intimidating. Um, yeah, I'm not even quite sure where we are. We haven't found any of the map yet. There is a tutorial to this game. If you're new to it, I would really highly suggest that. I'm just looking for a couple of stone as well as any type of food on the ground. There is a rattlesnake just there. We want to avoid that, of course. There's a mouse there. I have absolutely no idea where we are. We're pretty close to the top of the map, if I remember correctly. So let's just kind of look for some stone. Look for any type of food that would help us survive. And hopefully our very first day won't be horrible. Hopefully we don't die. That's the big goal here. Let's see where we even are. Oh dear. So that is a capybara. They are very scared of everything, including you. They will run away. As you can see, that one just running away. Okay, I know exactly where we are. We are at the fisherman camp. As you can see, it is just down the lake, or the river here, the stream, sorry. It's just down the stream here. Let's try to get down to that, like I mentioned earlier, without dying. That would be the biggest important goal here. There is a place to sleep down there. There's also a place to gather resources. It's pretty safe for the most part. However, you don't want to take advantage of that by saying there's absolutely no danger down there. Let's go ahead and take these mushrooms. These are safe to eat. We'll take these. We'll also take the stone here. Let's harvest that. We can make ourselves a stone blade with that. We really need that to get some sticks, to be able to make an axe so that we can start chopping down some wood, getting some things like that going. This game is brutal, guys. It is, it's more or less in survival mode, a building, survival, get all of the blueprints, because you do have to find everything in this game to be able to build it for the most part. So it is kind of a survival game for the most part, where you just try to build, survive, and that kind of thing. There is some chips here. I don't ever recall getting a rusty axe in this game. I have played this several times without recording it. I do enjoy this game. There's some beef jerky there. There is also some painkillers. We are not passing up on those, guys. There's a mattress here to sleep. There's also some more beef jerky and an empty can. That should unlock the ability to make... Sorry about that. That should unlock the ability to make the forge when we get the mud mixer and all of that crafted. There should be a fish over in that fish trap too. But as you noticed in the upper right corner, all of these things that are being um, sort of added to the notebook. These are things that we can craft, that we are unlocking by the things that we're picking up. Not every tree is choppable at the moment. However, it will eventually probably be that way. There's a huge, massive update coming out this year that basically lets you, clear the area a bit more. It also lets you have a lot less restrictions on where you want to build. Um, Currently, there's quite a few restrictions on building. You can only build in certain areas. This does not have the hold and continue chopping thing that a lot of other games do. There should be 2 long sticks here. I'm just going to throw these down on the beach. Try to get myself going. Okay, Q to drop. Okay. Let's see, sticks. We need all of these sticks. We do have a backpack. I'll show that to you guys in just a moment. If you follow Game Edge's channel, there is another game that he's playing currently that has sort of the exact same backpack design for the most part. There's some banana leaves here. We don't want to chop that down. This tree looks pretty dead at the moment. We don't necessarily need these trees. We don't need the banana leaves. We don't necessarily need to build or craft a place to sleep, because there is that place to sleep over on the fisherman camp. We're going to stay here a couple of days to get our feet underneath us, get ourselves settled, get ourselves really up and going. We're going to stay here for at least 2 days, if not a little bit longer. There are tribesmen in this game. They're not zombies. They're tribesmen in this game. Did I ever make that bone knife? I did not. So if you're following Game Edge channel, he does have a game that he's playing that's similar to this. What is that? Has that been added recently? That looks a bit different. So there has been an update since I played this game, guys. And apparently there are some new things. Let's get our crafting menu. Let's do backpack craft. Yeah, haven't been playing this game in a while. Stone blade. I want to get these plants that are right in front of me because I want to be able to make myself a couple of bandages. Okay, so we did chop that. And we are also moving our blades up. Stats for that. There's lots of stats. I'll try to show you guys the notebook in just a moment, or the journal. Ooh, what's that? Buzzy noise. Oh, animal droppings. I'm just going to destroy that for now because we don't need those. Destroy, confirm. Right now, anyway. We will be needing that. There's farming in the game. There's lots and lots of building that you can do. Just going to pick up these nuts here, these unknown nuts. They reminded me of almonds. Bananas, we are desperate for those as well. Oh no, I hear a creepy crawly. There are spiders in this game, guys, and they are deadly. And right there is a spider. Well, that was not very smart. I did throw my knife away. Pick that up, stone blade. And as you see, it doesn't have very good quality. It's not a very good stone blade. Okay, let's get back down the beach to where we are trying to survive at. I'm just going to make myself a shelter because we do need one of these to be able to save our game. And, yeah, we definitely want that. We want the ability to save our game, that's for sure. Let's just drop these off. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's craft you up, make a bandage. Oh, there's the ability to craft all of them now? craft more than one. Well, ain't that cool? That is new and I really enjoy that. I want to make a lily dressing here. These are very nice to have in the event that you end up poisoned or bitten by something or something like that. There is the shift click, I think, that will let you move. No, it's alt click that lets you move the entire stack. You need the small leaf piles for being able to start a campfire. I also need to get one of those placed on the ground as well. Tab. The journal here. This shows you things that you can craft. The stone axe, the torch, the stone blade for nail. This just shows you the things that we've picked up. Mushrooms, things like that. And then there's the elements that show you that nuts are the best source of fats. Fruits are the best source of carbs, meat for proteins, and always drink safe or boiled water. Drinking unsafe water may lead to a parasitic infection. You do have sanity that you have to watch for in this game. What was that? Yeah, I have no idea what that noise was. Okay, tab again. Let's get our journal back out. And yeah, we do have sanity. We need comfortable sleep, increases sanity. Consuming an item with the natural anti-stress component increases your sanity as well. There's lots of things that we can build. We'll go through all of these things at some point, hopefully. This depends on how well you guys like this game or if you want to see more of it. Campfire, small fire for now because we don't have a lot of resources, guys. Day one is very difficult. Okay. Come on. I know underneath this shelter here, there is a place that you can build a campfire. Somewhere here. I don't think that looks right. I think it's floating too much. But somewhere here you can build a campfire. If I can just get it placed. Would be lovely. We need a few more sticks, so let's go ahead and try to get some more of those. There is weight in this game that you have to watch out for as well. Can't chop the big, huge trees down. Can't chop that tree. Let's see. Mostly these trees. I have to remember to keep clicking instead of holding. Logs, we do need those. We're going to be doing a little bit of building. Let's just throw these down here. You have to cover your campfires as well, or they will be put out by the rain. Let's take these 2 sticks back also. You do have your watch. Pressing F brings up your watch. This shows you your stats as far as food and water is concerned. This shows you the time of day. It is getting very, very late. It also has Friday the 16th of December. So I did not know that. I have not seen that or paid attention to that before. Yeah, we don't need that at all. I don't know what I'm trying to do with that. Let's go ahead and grab some more sticks here. We will need them for the fire as well to keep things going overnight. It might take us a bit to get things going, but that is okay, and I don't mind at all. Don't think we can cut that big tree down either. It just makes a different sound. Okay, bit of lag there. I do apologize about that. Lots and lots of scary noise. The maggots, you will need those. I know it's gross, but you will need those. This game is very unforgiving. It's very brutal. And yeah, maggots are your friend. Let's take some more of these rope here. We will be needing those. We are full. We can't grab any more. I'm just getting to the end of this here. Let's harvest this body for some meat. We don't have any meat. We also need the feathers for arrows. Let's just take these big sticks here. Get them back to the base that we're trying to sort of set up. Not that we're building a base by any means. Don't destroy that. Let's harvest this stone. And this one as well. We're going to be needing the stone. Okay. How heavy are we? We are at 33 of 50 pounds, as you see it in the corner there. Didn't mean to do that. Let's take these logs. We're going to need them. We got extremely lucky with our starting position here in this playthrough. Very, very lucky. You don't always get this close to an actual bed or, you know, a POI, point of interest. Things do despawn if left on the ground, guys, in this game. They will stay for a while, a couple of days, but they will despawn eventually. No space in backpack. Let's harvest you for some small sticks then. I think that'll be nice to have. And again, there's other games that kind of do the same, similar work as this one. They work pretty well the same. You can harvest the smaller sticks. You can craft yourself an axe. I'm going to go ahead and craft myself a stone axe. One stick and one stone will give you a stone axe. Let's harvest this. Sorry about that. Keep getting notifications on Alexa, and I'm very sorry about that. Okay, let's continue harvesting until we can't take anything else. Let's take the big sticks, the long sticks. Let's take them back with us because we are going to need them. We also need to get ourselves a shelter up and going so that we can hopefully survive the night here. We do need some more of the small plants here on the ground for dry leaves. Just the small leaf piles will do that perfectly fine. These will give you palm fronds, and we desperately need those as well. We are getting dirty. If you notice down above our health and stamina bar, there is a one that looks like a splotch or something. It meant we were getting dirty. Wash yourself because you don't want that to cause you to get a parasite or anything like that later when you eat. If you eat and you're dirty, you will get parasites in your stomach. And those are just a big mess. You don't really want to deal with that right away, especially on day one. We don't have any dry leaves yet, but that's okay. We're not starving at the moment, but I would like to get some dry leaves, hopefully overnight, so that we might be able to, build a campfire in the morning, cook this piece of meat that we did get. Palm fronds. Let's take these down here. We want to make ourselves a shelter, and we're going to need quite a few of these. You can do the roofs with banana or palm. It doesn't really matter. It's your choice. The palm fronds I find are easier to get in the very beginning. The banana leaves in this area are not too common. Just throwing them down here so we'll have everything we need to build with. And I prefer using the knife for this just simply because, it moves up our blades. And if you get that at a high enough number, you will be able to get some more meat from harvests. Okay. Let's just continue getting these palm leaves here. I think we have enough. Maybe we will only need a couple more. Okay, let's see if we can get ourselves a shelter built somewhere here just to save. We don't necessarily need one for a campfire or anything like that. So let's do this. Let's open up our notebook frames here. We have regular wood, so let's try to get a frame placed down just here. We could have built a campfire out here. And let's start placing all of these logs and things that we have over here. We need the logs first. And can I reach the other one? Cannot. Okay, one more of those And your stuff can be pushed around. You can do it. The animals do it as well. New entry water filter. We are standing beside a water filter. I need to show you guys that as well. Okay. We do have rope. We need to place one rope in all of the corners. And this is a basic frame, but you do need a roof for it to be considered a shelter. So notebook. Not quite sure if it's in here or not. Yes. Palm roof. Let's try to get that. It's easier if you look down because sometimes when you look up it just doesn't recognize that frame. Okay. We're right here. I would love to be able to chop this log out of the way here. Apparently, in the update that's coming out sometime this year, that will be an option. A lot of people have requested that for the longest of time. You know, the ability to build a few more places. Let's pick these up as well. Okay, and there we have it. Now we have the ability to save our game. You can also make a bed with the palm leaves, but we do have a place to sleep over here that's not on the ground. So that's not too big of a deal. But for now, guys, I do think I'm going to get some sleep. I'm going to check on the food and water situation. The water situation is getting pretty dire. I don't have any way to harvest any water to even cook that. Hopefully we can get across the stream here tomorrow and try to get a turtle shell. So I'm just going to sleep through the night and I'll see you guys back here in the morning. Okay, it is very, very early the next morning. It's about 3 a.m. We do have a leech on us, which is something that you're going to have to watch out for because they do drain your sanity. You can inspect yourself by getting on the magnifying glass here. And we have one leech. You just click on it to pick it off of you. It's not that big of a deal. But our water now is going to be a very, very big problem. So let's try to get across the water over here. There's usually a turtle over in this area. And those are pretty easy to kill. They do kind of just go in their shell and you have to kind of kill them the sad and old-fashioned way. There is a couple of things just up on the hillside as well that we need to get, a couple of blueprints. Let's see if we can... So when you hit it, it just kind of goes in its shell, and then you have to sort of rip its meat out. Very, very sad. But it has to happen, guys. This is, of course, a survival game. It's going to have to be done because, you know, we have to survive. We are also very, very desperate for a coconut. We need one of those, guys, in the worst possible way. Let's also wash ourselves while we're here. Wash yourself. And let's get across the water over here. This is where, of course, we can cook water with this shell now that we have it. Or we can just kind of put it out so that we can hopefully be able to gather some water. Let's just put it under the water filter here. It will slowly, you know, work its way through and we will be able to gather a little bit of water. It's empty at the moment. Take some time. That is okay. If we get very desperate for food, we will have to just sort of, you know, rely on what we have. Sorry about that again. Piranha here. I am on the lookout for a coconut. How lucky is that? That is just way too lucky. Okay, large stick fish trap. You can craft those in the water, and you will occasionally get a fish in those. You have to bait them. Don't roll off. Let's drink that. We got 5 hydration from that. Let's, see if we can hit this and get it out of the shell. Let's take it into our backpack. Let's drink the water from here. And then let's craft this up into a Biden. We're desperate for one of those. Coconut Biden. Okay, now we can take this. Put it on the fire, hopefully. We do have dry leaves now, so we need to craft ourselves a, what's it called? Do I have to find that? Probably have to find that recipe. I can probably make the other one with a plank. A fire starter. We have to make ourselves one of those.
Shit! Seriously?
Sorry about the language. This guy is freaking out because he is in the forest, and I probably would be too. We do need these sticks, but we also needed the plank that you get from harvesting the log. Okay, let's move these out of the way because we really need through this way. Let's just drop these off down here. Okay, guys, really need to get this fire going. That is the goal this morning. Let's craft that. What else do we have? A plank here. We cannot combine these two items. Why not? This is not good, guys. I don't know what I need here. Let's take the stick. We don't need that. There has to be a way to do this. I'm just overlooking something. Let's get in our journal here. A stick or plank and a small stick. So I could have done that with 2 sticks. Okay, tab. Craft. I need a small stick this time. Craft. Hand drill. That's what I needed. Okay, so now we should be able to start the fire over here. I know, guys, it's a little bit complicated, but trust me, it does get easier as you learn recipes. Let's go ahead and use that. We have 100% on that hand drill, so that's good. He will swear a bit. I do apologize for that. He, like I mentioned, he's just panicking because he's out in the forest here. Well, apparently he didn't swear on that note. But let's get some water down here from the river. Get our Biden. Where'd you go? Coconut Biden. Take some water there. Drop it up here in the shell. Get it cooking. Let's cook the toucan meat. We had some fruits go bad. They were good for water, but I did not remember to eat those. Is our water cooking? We have clean water now. Let's just drop a mushroom in here just to kind of give it a little bit of a boost. These orange mushrooms are great for parasites if you get those. Let's drink some water. Let's see how we're doing now. We need protein desperately. Hopefully the toucan meat doesn't burn and the time it takes me to gather some more water down here. Okay, water. Grab a bit more. If you drink that, you'll get 2 parasites in your stomach. Not great at all. We do have this turtle meat that we can drop in the water and make a meat stew. That would be helpful as well. Let's take this meat as soon as it's done. The water will not go away. Let's eat that. Let's get the tortoise meat cooking as well. The maggots, I'm just going to drop down here. These guys are very, very handy to have. Put the Biden up here in the corner. I just have places that I do like things just to make a bit of room. um, the painkillers down here, and this goes up here. Let's put another mushroom in there. See how we're doing. We need way more meat than that. We should have some fat as well. We do have some nuts here. We're doing great on fats. Let's go ahead and consume the water here. Check out the water consumption. We're doing great with that as well. Let's go ahead now and have these 2 bananas, and that should get our carbs up. We're doing great. We just need this piece of meat to finish cooking, and I think we'll have it survived at least one day anyway. So we're doing pretty good. I really wish that button would go back to the area that I placed it. It's really annoying that it doesn't, but that is okay. At least you don't have to rotate it each time. That's always a good thing. But I'm just going to cook this meat, guys. I'm going to finish filling myself up. I'm going to craft probably a few things, you know, to get going the next day or today. I'm going to also do some wood chopping and things like that. And then I will meet you guys back here tomorrow. If you've enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more. I would love to bring this to you guys, a little bit more of this type of game, you know, without zombies, still a survival game. I think you guys will enjoy this when we get a little bit further along in this series. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.